So, what was the hardest thing about taking over after J.D. Abrams in this franchise?
Um, well, I think the logistics of going from nothing to production in 6 months and then to be sitting here with you in 18 months, that was the biggest challenge.
Yeah.
You know, and luckily I had some really great people, you know, Simon Pegg and Doug Jung, the writers, and we were able to kind of get together and really kind of create and kind of, instead of being, you know, feeling the burden of the pressure, I think we embraced it. And, you know, every day we would just keep working. And, you know, I think by doing that, it really kind of, we were able to go with our gut, you know, and I think my whole goal is to try to really kind of embrace, you know, why we love Star Trek so much and why we have so much passion and the reason why it's been around for 50 years. And hopefully by doing that, you know, we can create a film that can hopefully help contribute to the legacy.
Yeah, okay. What was the most personal touch you got to put on the film?
Well, I think it's subjective, but for me, like, my whole life, I've always wanted to see, like, little slice of life moments with the characters, you know. Because in the TV show, I grew up with the original series on rerun, so every night there was always some big obstacle that they had to overcome, right?
Yeah.
But after a while, I always would, you know, think about, like, well, what happens off screen, you know. And so I'm very, for me personally, I love the little moments, you know, with Sulu and his family. You know, you see actually Spock and Bones together, which is something I always wanted to see as a kid.
Yeah.
And so those are the moments that I love.
Okay. So the decision to making Sulu a gay character, was that something that you were involved with, or was that like only the writers?
No, we talked about it, and I called and talked to a lot of people, and I felt like within the spirit of Trek, it was long overdue.
Yeah.
You know, and I also think it you know, to make it, to present it as again a slice of life rather than anything more than that, it was inappropriate. You know, so I really, it was something that we talked about, thought through, and I was very, you know, it was something that I felt like it needs to be in the Trek world.
Yeah. So would you be open to return for another Star Trek film?
Well, I'm very grateful to be a part of this one, you know,
Yeah.
and I've done enough sequels to know that it's something that you earn, you know, it's a privilege, you know, and also, it really, this one was pretty relentless in the best possible way, and I really enjoyed every second of it, but, you know, if that conversation comes up, then I'll have it, and I'll see if it's the right situation, but, you know, we'll see.
Yeah, and what would you like to explore if you did another film?
Well, I mean, the great thing about this, what JJ did in '09 with this Kelvin timeline is that, you know, it's taking all these great characters that we love, but it's creating its own timeline they're experiencing for the first time, you know, and so I feel like with Star Trek, it's limitless,
Yeah.
you know. You can do anything you want, and I think that's part of what really attracted me to Star Trek when I was a kid, is the fact that, you know, you're always pushing the boundary. So, you know, I'm just excited as a fan to see them out in space, and I can't wait to see, you know, just witness more, you know, adventures and getting to know the characters more.